I hope you guys are doing well. I've been very busy. I had actually a guest speaker, which is my oldest daughter, who was supposed to do a live with me. I wanted to talk about what's going on, but hopefully she'll come on. But let's talk about what's going on in Russia for entertainment purposes, but use discernment. It's interesting because for a very long time, um, me channeling Putin, okay, channel his energy. Um, it's very interesting, okay. This is not a um he's a very smart man, okay. He's very strategic. Um and this is what kept him in power for so long, okay. Um and he loves his country, okay. He loves Russia, okay. But what is happening now, okay? So imagine one of your best friends, because this guy was his best friend. Okay, they call them oligars. Okay, oligars. Um, turning on you. Okay, this is what actually we're seeing. Okay, um, these guys that turn on Putin, they were like contract missionaries, what would be considered in America um, Navy SEAL kind of training, okay, um, and um, intelligence, okay. Now this is what I'm seeing. I've seen this for a long time. I even put um, a picture up a long time ago, okay, of Putin. He made a speech. He is not a well man. Okay. He's sick, you guys. He's sick man. What I mean by sick is um physically sick. He has cancer. Okay. Now, if you go back to my videos, I talked about the cancer that he has. He's been sick for quite some time. Okay. Now, they know this. Okay. They know this. So they're going to hit him why he's at his weakest and at his lowest. Okay. This is what I'm seeing. Okay. Now, Putin been in office for, I think, 20 years. Okay. 20 years. He started in the KGB. Um, he's very articulate, very articulate. Okay. This man is he's very patient. Okay. It may not seem like he's patient, but he's very, very patient. Okay. Um, from him being in the KGB, he has learned this. Okay. From him growing up in a military family, he has learned this. His father was in the military. Okay. Because this is what I'm seeing, and I've seen this from the past for him too. Okay. Um, Putin is a threat. Okay, he is a threat. But this new guy, you guys, that I pulled on, the new guy, the Aligar that turned on him, and these were friends. He was friends with this man. Okay, so Putin made a address. Let me go to Putin. He made a address. I think it was like yesterday. So let's go to Putin. Vladimir Putin. They call him the Kremlin. And you know what? He likes that name. If he likes to be called the Kremlin, honestly. Okay. Um, Now, what I'm seeing is very interesting. Okay. I don't know nothing about war or nothing like that, but this Wagner, is interesting because Wagner, it says Wagner revolt undermines Putin's authority. Okay. What happened was Wagner, if I'm even saying his name right, okay, he's an oligarch and he has money. Okay. He's a rich man. He's not poor. Okay. This is one of Putin's best friends, you guys. I see them as best friends. I see them hunting together. I see them sitting down dining together. I mean, they know each other's secrets, okay? Um and Putin was taken by surprise, okay? By truly by surprise. Now, I feel like Wagner is rogue. What I mean by rogue is if we think Putin is worse, this man is even worse. Okay. He wants things done. Okay. Like done. They have to be done. Okay. Now, let's get it done. Now, him and Putin was talking, and he felt like Putin should have pushed more, but Putin is very calculated and he was not going to push more. Okay. Um, and Wagner seeing this as an opportunity. Okay, he's not going to push more. He's not listening to us. We're going to do what we got to do. Okay, this is like you have a best friend, and your best friend gives you advice, right? But your best friend's intent behind the advice is not pure. Okay, it's not pure at all. Okay, um, and Putin, this was by surprise. He never seen this case. He never seen this coming. Okay. This is what I'm seeing. Now, I see him very confused right now, but he knows he has to stand strong for Russia because he the things he has done, okay? I'm not saying this man's a good man, okay? I'm just saying he really loves his country, okay? I see that, okay? I seen it in the past, I see it in the present, and I see it in the future. Now, will he live in the future? I don't think so, you guys, okay? I'm just saying, all right? Um, and I feel like, because I'm looking at this now, he made a speech yesterday, um, and you can see a weak, frail man. Okay. Now go back to my previous videos that I did on Vladimir Putin. Putin, we know as the Kremlin. This man is very intelligent, you guys. He's very patient. Okay. But this right here is like somebody took a knife and stabbed him in the back. Okay. This was like one of his best friends. Okay. So now he's in. I should have did this video yesterday. Okay, should have did it yesterday, but I couldn't do it yesterday. Did it today. I see a frail man. Okay, a frail man. Wagner sees Putin as a frail man. Okay, and I believe he knows Putin time is ticking. Okay, like you know the clock tick 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 tock tick tock tick tock tick tock tick tock. The cancer. Okay, now Putin has some of the best doctors by his side. He has all that. Um, but if this other guy gets in, it's going to be even worse. It's going to be like not what we see now. Okay, it's going to be where a free for all. Honestly, a free for all. This guy, his friend, is more crazier than Putin. So, and Putin, for a long time, they made. I mean, I'm not saying this man's a good man, okay, you guys, because he's not. Okay. He's up there with that Chinese guy, okay, for entertainment purposes. He's up there with him, okay? But what I'm saying is he's very decisive, okay? This came from the left field. He didn't even see this coming, okay? But I see his friend, and this is interesting because there's somebody backing his friend, okay? Somebody's backing his friend, okay? That's all I'm going to say on that. Somebody is backing his friend. So did his friend sell out? Yes, his friend did sell out. Okay, to the highest bidder. Okay. Um Now he did a video. Let me see if I can go to that video. There's on the land, it's called the Atlantic. I don't know what news outlet this is because I don't believe half these damn news outlets. We are the news outlets. Um, I'm not dressed up like these normal news outlets, but I'm just giving you the truth, what I'm seeing, what I'm pulling energetically, metaphysically, spiritually. Um, I feel like Russia, a lot of people don't know he's sick. Okay. His friends that are around him know that he's sick. Okay. And he was not listening. Okay. The Wagner group is, um, the guy is not Wagner. The Wagner group is actually a group that Vladimir Putin himself started. Okay. These are like contractors. Okay. Intelligent agencies. He started the Wagner group. Okay. Um, he started it. Okay. He's the head, like the head of the snake. He's the head of the snake. But they want to cut the head off. Okay. You gotta cut the head off the snake. The snake. Okay. Um, he was ahead of this group, and his friend is not Wagner. I can't even say this guy's name to be honest with you. Russia is so complex. Even the guy's name is Yavin Porgazi. He's an ex-con. These people came out of prison and were taught military training. Okay, these are not the average Joes that go into the military. Um, these people are very violent. Did some time and were trained military style. Okay. Yes. Oh, it's over in the laundry room. Sorry, guys. So he actually started this group of missionaries, contractors. But like I said, his friend turned on him. Now, I don't know who's helping his friend, but somebody definitely is helping his friend. Because I see the conversations they have. Um, and is he in trouble? Yes, he's in a lot of trouble. Okay. Now, is he in Moscow? That's the interesting thing. I don't believe he's in Moscow. Okay. I believe he left Moscow. Okay. Um, and his family also is not in Moscow because he knows that if he goes down, his family's going to go down. Okay. It kind of reminds me, you guys, of how Russia was, that Russian family. Remember, they took the whole family downstairs and they like took all of their lives. Um, and they said one of the girls escaped. Because I don't know much about history, but history was one of my favorite subjects. Um, I can't remember his name. Okay. Kind of reminds me of that. Um, but this guy was not like the Kremlin. Okay. This was a long time ago. Okay. And history does repeat itself. Okay. Now we seen Putin took out um, uh, Gorbachev. Okay. So it's like it's coming back around. Okay. Full circle. He took out, I think, Gorbachev, and now he been in office for 20 years. There's no free election here. Okay. So he took this man out, put himself in. Okay. Now, for him to do that, he was very calculating and very patient. Okay. So now he has a friend that turned on him, that of a group of missionaries that he put together. Okay. Yes. It's kind of like a mob mentality here. Okay. He put these ex-cons. These are ex-cons, you guys. Okay. Um, the Wagner group are a bunch of mercenaries, true mercenaries, ex-con mercenaries. Okay. Me, I'm just talking about them. I'm getting scared just if I, seeing them in the metaphysical. Okay. These are not nice looking guys. Okay. Um, their hands are into a lot of stuff here. Okay. A lot of stuff. Um, and it's interesting because they're not backing Putin. Okay, they're backing that other dude, the other fat dude we see. Okay, how do you say that guy's name? Yavin Prigozhin. Okay. Wagner, violent ex-con leader, posted video of himself chatting with the local commanders in the courtyard of the headquarters of Russia Southern Military District. Nobody seemed to mind him being there. In the trash bag in the kitchen to them. So he basically took over a district. Okay. And nobody seemed to mind him being there. Why? One, they're scared. Okay. So I'm going to read a little bit more. Okay. Outside street sweepers continue their work early in the morning. A few people came to work after Russian President Vladimir Putin gave a panic speech on television. Now, this speech was not. I seen it. It wasn't really. It wasn't. It was panic. But he was still poised. Okay. And the troops laughed at him. Okay, they laughed it off. So he is no longer in Moscow. Okay, this is interesting. He is no longer in Moscow. Okay, I don't know where Putin is. Okay, but I don't see him in Moscow. He has fled Moscow. Okay, him and his family, his children. I see girls here. Okay, they're gone. Wife, all they're all gone. Okay. So they're just right now. People shook their hands, brought them food, took selfies with them. This is like a gang that comes in a neighborhood and takes over a district of the neighborhood. Okay, and the people that live there are taking pictures with them. Could you imagine this happening? Like these thugs, okay, gangsters type mentality, and they're giving them food. They're taking pictures with them. I mean, to me, I feel like they're more scared of them than just be like, oh, I'm gonna cook you some food. No, they're trying to survive. This is survival mode out here, okay? Um, so I was reading this, and there he did do a speech, but he is a sick man. It's interesting too because Poland is right on the border, and I remember seeing a documentary of a nurse. Okay, she was a nurse, and Poland. There's a documentary of a nurse, and in the nurse, the nurse was teaching her sons in Poland how to prepare if the Russians invaded Poland. This is crazy. And she had like a bug out. Um, she was teaching them how to fish. I mean, this was a nurse, a single mother with two boys, and they were giving out flyers in Poland, um, and kits, to tell them to prepare, because I feel like they seen this coming, but they didn't see when it was gonna. They see it coming, okay? They see it coming, but they didn't see when it was gonna come. Um, but this is the channeling that I'm getting, um, and this is a big problem. Okay, a big problem because of nuclear. Okay, just saying. But I don't see him in Moscow. Okay, um, it's interesting, or his family. Okay, so I don't know where he gave that speech from, but it wasn't um, from his office. Okay, it was a another location, um, and it's interesting. I see him getting up in the middle of the night, um, fleeing. Okay, in the middle of the night, like literally fleeing. Um, when he got the news, it's like the message of concern card. Okay, um, and he was concerned. Okay, and he still is concerned. So we'll see how this plays out. This country, has lived under this dictatorian, how you say it? Dictator for so long. Sorry, guys. That the change was the change was gonna happen. Okay, change was gonna happen, you guys. But I did do a read on him and how close this man was to. I might have to delete this video because when I talk about politics, when I talk about what is it, politics, um, those kind of things, I get flagged. Okay, any kind of bills, new bills, or bills that they are passing or pass. That one bill they passed while we were all inside. They flagged me for that video, you guys. Okay. But I was only speaking the truth and I got flagged. So when it comes to politics, or religion, a certain religion, um, I notice my videos get flagged the most. Okay. Even the celebrities, I get flags. And but this is the channel message that I get on Vladimir Putin, for entertainment purposes, that we know as the Kremlin. It's interesting because he likes that Kremlin name, but this man is really, really, really fragile. He has cancer. Okay. And he has had it for quite some time. Okay. So he doesn't have the strength like he used to. And he has tried all kinds of things. This cancer is not going to just go away, like poof, be gone. Okay. Even with the best doctors, all that, the best treatments, it's not. Okay. So I did a video on him before. So you can go back on my video. I don't even know if it's still up on Putin, but I don't even know if I'm going to keep this video up because some of the videos I have been deleting for the simple fact is they're just waiting to take my channel down, literally. All right. All right. Love and light. Love and light, my beautiful souls. Love and pure light. Ashe, ashe. All right, guys. Bye. It's looking good.